Hello and welcome. This video is all about the garden in your camp. And without further ado, I'm going to explain all I can about what I do, where you can get seeds, what the garden does. So let's go ahead and dive right in. And first of all, let me zoom out. So, first things first is as you are building your camp, you're coming here to the at the very bottom where it says gather, build, camp content workers. Well, the second one, build, you select on that. And I have everything built, but I want to show you that the third one in is garden. And they only allow you to build 4 gardens. So even grow crops and obtain food, that's its purpose. The resources to grow to build a garden is very, very low. 15 for 3 of the logs, that's really good. So you can get that garden up and running as quick as possible. So that's how you build it. And you need your workers to obviously get it built. But once you do, you have your 4 gardens represented. So what you're looking at with the first one is when you click on it, you can, as always, select info. So you grow crops, the food is kept in food storage, and is consumed by for all worker activities. That also applies to food for other things as well. Like, well, I mean, all worker activities that includes merchantry, that includes any task you have your workers do. Even crafting requires a certain amount of food. So there it is. The food, having a lot of food, is very important in this game. So you always want to make sure you have a lot. As you can see, the garden size is 9. So there's 9 plants that I can have in here. And there's no available space right now for this, obviously, because, well, there just isn't. If I tap on the manage, you'll zoom in to your garden, and what it's telling you is that in 31 minutes and some seconds, the food will be ready. But if you're impatient, you can spend stamina to immediately harvest the sunflower, and it will give me for one sunflower 1,823 food. However, this is not the most amount of food you can get, but it works for me, and I'll show you where you can get that as well. I also cover it in another video about vendors, so you'll know who the vendor is to go to if you've seen that video already. So that is about your garden. The arrows on the right and left side just allow you to move to another garden and then to another one. Now here's an example where it's done. And thank goodness it's not like many other games where if you don't tend to your crops, they spoil and you wasted all that wait time. No. In this game, when it's done, it will sit there and it will be ready for you when you're ready to take it. Trust me, I've tested that out. Doesn't spoil. Thank you, Pearl Abyss. But when you are, you can tap on each one individually if you want to obtain food. As you can see, I'm just tapping on the first 2, or you can tap on harvest. And it will say, hey, look at that. You're going to exceed the amount of food that you have. Do you still want to do it? I'm going to say cancel, and I'll do it one at a time. So sure, and now I'm maxed out, and these are for later. And plant, so if I click on plant, these are seeds that I have collected from the Pearl inventory. They give me these things through various means, quests, or you purchase something and it just throws it at you. I can't delete them. I tried. So for the purposes of this video, I'm going to go ahead and put down the strongest one, which is the strawberry seed. So if you tap on it, now you can confirm one at a time what you want to plant if you truly want to do that, or you can hit this plant all of that seed. So it'll plant 6 strawberry seeds. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and boom, there it goes. They're now planted. It'll take 8 hours until it's ready. That's fine. And you can come back to it when it's all set. You can even take your character and kind of look at it and see what it looks like. When I don't have a tree in the way. So it's pretty cute. Looks neat. I really like how it's different for each plant. But as you can see, I'm very much into the sunflower, so let me show you where I get that. First of all, in this game, I have taken advantage of a lot of good deals on the Pearl Shop. And through this, I have earned, if you go all the way to the very bottom where it says social and mileage, it will show you your social tokens right here. Now, these social tokens you get when you come here to social, and every morning I come here, I greet everyone, I get a certain amount of social tokens for greeting them, and when they greet me back, I receive social tokens in the mail. Under general mailbox, there'll be some that I can collect, and it just goes up from there. But when you come here to the Pearl Shop, you can take that when you have enough and buy the social tokens chests. So the 151 will give you food for your dog, for your pets, and random seed. So here's a way to get all of this and some seeds to keep your garden going. If you're a little strapped for silver and you're wondering, hey, I got to get some food going, you can get some random seed. Just don't know if they're going to give you good or bad. It's random. So, but if you have enough, like I have 5,000 and it takes 1,500, they just up this to a lot more. It's times 10. So instead of 1, they'll be times 10 of random seed. So just for fun, we're going to go ahead and buy one and show you what it looks like for the seeds that you get. So I'll just purchase one. There we go. Go into my inventory. And there it is. We will use them all. Yep. And hey, look at that. I got some sunflower. Awesome. It gave me some fig seed, which is pretty good. That's pretty good. 743 in 20 hours. That's not bad for thrown in for free. Potato, if you need something, you got it. But as you can see, they did a good job throwing some seeds at you. This is good too. 810 for 8 hours of grapeseed. So you were given 6, including pumpkin here, a little low, 6 seeds. And this goes to another video I did about how I just collect the fair feed. I always buy the cheapy stuff for my pets. That's good enough. But when that moment comes where you need a little bit more, I'll have it in droves. And of course, it's nice that they throw you a stone, black stone for your efforts. I mean, come on. You earned all this through just greeting everyone on your friends list and receiving their greeting in the mail. That's pretty good. So that's what you get when you take one of those. The other way, and this is the way I do it, only because of things that I've purchased, is when you tap the unlimited, the currency changes to mileage tokens, represented by a purple with the letter M. So I come here and it's one sunflower seed per mileage token. So technically, I can get 4,645 sunflower seeds. Now, to give you an idea, your garden only needs 9 to fill it up. So if I truly bought 4,000 of this seed, I'm going to be able to restock my garden for quite a long time. So this is usually what I do. I buy about 1,000 and it lasts me, oh gosh, I'd say more than a month, more than maybe 2 months. It just depends. If I do merchantry, it's going to deplete that supply of sunflower seeds I have really fast because they require a lot of food to do merchantry. So maybe buying the seeds from the vendor would be the better option than spending your hard-earned mileage tokens that you get. Which brings me to, let's show you where that vendor is. So go ahead and get out of my camp and expand on this. And you see in the second column the gentleman named Salmon. That little picture there is the picture of a seed. So we're going to go ahead and visit him. Oh, look at that. We're already there. So when you tap on him, he sells the seed you need, but this is 1 seed per silver. So if I want 1 corn seed, it's going to cost me 3 silver. This is really trivial. It's like pennies to you, but that's 3 food every 1 minute. So it's up to you if you want to do that. But I wanted to point out that his best, so 7,000 silver for prickly pear seed, yields better than my sunflower, 200 better than my sunflower. So if I didn't want to spend my hard-earned mileage points, I would be here at the prickly pear seed, and I would be buying this by the thousands to use and to burn up, because if I'm heavily invested in merchantry, I do it every day, and I really hammer it home to do it. I'm gonna switch to prickly pear seeds, buy a whole stacks of them, and that's what my garden is gonna grow, and not the sunflower seeds, which is pretty tough to come by. So that's my advice, is to go this route if that is your strategy and that's what you do. So this is the vendor for the seeds, and that should do it. There are other ways to earn food, and first of all, when you're in merchantry and you go to a city, sometimes they'll offer you the ability to buy some food so you can extend your stay there. So that's one option. The other option is over here at the ranch. I called it the farm, sorry. And this is one I highly don't recommend. I really, really don't recommend. We're going to pick on a chicken here. So hopefully they give me, are you sure? So you can butcher a chicken, and it shows you. You sure you want to do that? You'll get 1,134 food, which is less than a sunflower. But if you're desperate, if you have some reason that you need that food desperately, and you want to butcher your animals, then go right ahead. But I'm telling you, please don't do that, because if you butcher all your animals, then you'll have to go buy new animals. Excuse me. And the setup, once you apply your animals to your ranch, you need to wait a long time, like 1 full day, before they'll do something. And your return on that investment is poor. So this is a way you can get food. I highly don't recommend it. So that was the ranch. Otherwise, if you're like, but I need food, I need it now, then go to the vendor for the seeds. Get the one that happens every minute or every 10 minutes and buy it in bulk. Come back to your garden and plant them all. 10 minutes later, you got some food. 10 minutes later, you got more food. You'll have to do the math on how much food you get for your time, but if you're in a rush and that's what you want, that is how you can get it. So, once again, you can get food from the ranch. You can get food from buying seeds that produce in less minute, in a small amount of time, and you can get food when you're in the merchantry at cities. They'll sometimes sell you some food, so you can buy that and stay there a little bit longer. Other than that, you can go fishing. So if you fish for about an hour, all the fish you can click on it, or excuse me, tap on it, and apply it to your storage for food. So here's your food storage, and it'll show you that even the food storage, the production is 10 every 10 minutes. So your food storage is trying to help you, giving you food. So you can go fishing for an hour or two, try to raise your skill, but that is one other way that you can increase your food supply. And that'll do it for this video for the garden. Sorry it was a little bit long, but this is all I can currently think of to explain what the garden is, what it does, and how you can get more food out of it. So I wish you well, and I'm sure you'll have a lot of fun growing whatever you wish. But sunflowers is the order of the day for me. So in the meantime, you have yourself a wonderful day, and thank you for watching the video. Take care. Bye now.